to discover something novel, moving, inspiring, to discover something new and extraordinary in yourself, the idea, and the business you choose to do. Consider a new role. Find an entrepreneur in you. Take risks. Crave for the new. Build new relationships. Find new energy to break all barriers. Become one with your idea, your passion, and belief. Well, since 1999, we have partnered and nurtured more business relationships than any other company. Helping entrepreneurs explore new businesses is not just what we believe in, it has always been who we are. Since Gaurav packed his bags and left off in search of the extraordinary, we have opened and put more businesses on the growth path than anybody else. The best thing about growth is that it never stops knocking on the doors of successful people. Successful people who are always looking for the right opportunity. We all get a moment with that opportunity. And right now, somewhere around you, right here, there is an opportunity waiting just for you. An opportunity that could lead you on your path for the rest of your life. As franchise Indians every day, everything we do is creating an opportunity for you. Because your growth is our business.
Hello and good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us on this webinar called Business Opportunity Over Chai. Business Opportunity Over Chai is a webinar series presented by the management of Franchise India every day at 12 o'clock in the afternoon with an aim to introduce you to a new business opportunity. Every 8 years, Franchise India has proudly helped thousands of investors find the right business opportunity and successfully start their entrepreneurial journey. Franchise India, as the world's largest integrated franchise solution company, our role is to ensure that your investment is safe by taking an informed decision and your journey from an investor to entrepreneur is smooth and successful. The objective of this webinar is to give you a direct connect with the brand founders, the key stakeholders, understand the business opportunity in detail, and openly ask any sort of question which you may have related to franchise, investment, growth, before you take the actual decision. In today's webinar, we are going to explore an exciting business opportunity with one of India's fastest growing kidswear retail brand, backed by 15 plus years of textile manufacturing expertise called Baby Island. Baby Island offers stylish, comfortable, and high-quality apparel and accessories for children from newborn to 16 years, with an omni-channel presence and a strong focus on affordability, fashion, and customer experience. With 218 stores, a team of 550 experts, and 300 plus fresh design launched every month, the Baby Island has built a strong retail footprints across metros, Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities, while also exporting to international markets. Its extensive product portfolio includes the kids' wear, toys, stationeries, accessories, party essentials, and baby care products, making it one-stop destination for parents. The brand is now expanding aggressively in Tier 2, Tier 1 cities through the franchise-owned, franchise-operated model, offering entrepreneurs an opportunity to participate with a proven retail concept. And to talk more about this, I'm joined with Charan Reddy, who is the founder of this brand. We have Sanjay Bhatt, who is the CEO of Franchise India. We have George Thomas, who's the franchise consultant from Northern Part. He's from Gurgaon, who will be helping this brand, for the franchise expansion. May I now request, but before I request Sanjay sir or maybe Charan to talk about the brand or the business, I would like to inform all our viewers that in case if you would like to ask any question absolutely feel free to put it in the Q&A box, and we will take them up once the presentation is over. But before I invite Charan sir, I would rather like to invite Sanjay sir to set the context, and then we'll move on to the presentation. Yeah. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Bharat, and welcome all the viewers, welcome all the investors and our key stakeholders and our franchise experts. So Franchise India is dedicated to the industry, to the community that we are every day, 12 o'clock, we are inviting one opportunity and launching in franchising with the thought process that since we are pioneer in this business, so Franchise India is 28-year-old franchising company in India. We are world's largest, having 105 cities network today. We are also present in 19 countries. So with over 1,200 people engaged in franchise business, franchise consulting work, and we feel that it's a very, very important decision for all the investors who are coming with that thought process that Franchise India platform is there and there must be some credible opportunity. So Franchise India do not endorse any brand, do not endorse any opportunity, but we are very much there to help our investors to structure the right deal for every investor because it's a very, very important decision and it's equally a responsible decision for us at Franchise India also. So what we are going to talk about in this webinar, we are presenting an opportunity which I talk about in every day. Today, the opportunity is in kids wear retail brand, which we have got, and it's not a new brand in the market. So they have already worked with franchise in the last 10 years, and we've been associating with each other for their other brand, which is a parent brand, Roman Island. Roman Island is a menswear brand wherein once we get the founder on the call, and then he will talk about more about the journey, more about when he started. But at Franchise India, we are very proud and we are very glad that we are presenting another opportunity from the same parent brand because 218 stores already there for Roman Island are very successful and complete understanding about clothing, about kids wear industry, about manufacturing. So it's a 15-year legacy what they are carrying out and great capability of manufacturing at the back end. That's a very, very important for any brand wherein manufacturing and then back end stores and back end supply chain has to be very, very strong. So we are very happy to invite Mr. Charan Reddy. He is the founder of Roman Island, and he will talk about the brand first, the journey, where from he started, and absolutely having a complete authority on this category because he has deep down understanding about kids wear, especially in this category, because it's been 3-4 years that he has been doing R&D in this industry, and he has already collected all the information, which are the challenges, which are the operation challenges, which are the opportunities in this category. Who is the other player who is offering the same industry opportunity? And he has built something which is very, very concrete, very, very good for all of us to understand today in this webinar. And also, we're very happy to invite and welcome our franchise experts, franchise consultant, Mr. George Thomas. He will take care of all the North India part, and then we have Mr. Srinivas Reddy as well. So he takes care of our southern area for franchise leads and franchise inquiries. So happy to invite and happy to call upon now Mr. Charan Reddy, who is the founder of the brand, to talk about the journey, to talk about the opportunity, and we'll run the presentation also. But in the meantime, if you have any opportunity, interest, so viewers, please use Q&A box, share your thought. If you have any good location also with you, it can be in mall, it can be in a high street, you can also share with us. And any further interest you have or any reference you want to create or anything else you want to understand from your perspective, please use Q&A box and we will take your question and directly ask the founder right away in this. And that's why we have franchise experts also on the panel who would be helping and supporting to take your question directly from the brand founder. So welcome, Charanji. Thank you so much for joining in. Very, very happy to kickstart this opportunity today in this webinar. Over to you.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Bharat and Sanjay. Thank you for the introduction. Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Charan, and I'm the founder of this parent company and the brand Baby Island. Let me just give a small brief presentation about the brand and the parent company. Uh, to give a small brief about Baby Island, I'll just throw some light on the parent company, which is KRD Exports Private Limited. So KRD Exports Private Limited was started in the year 2011 with an experience of about 15 years, primarily into manufacturing of textile and apparel both. So the parent company has about 10,000 garments of production every day, and about 5 to 6 lakh meters of fabric on a monthly basis is what the parent company has. And with the expertise what we have, we've been working with some reputed clients and brands across the globe, which includes the European market and the US market both. And to name a few, we've been working closely with brands like US Polo and Flying Machine in the Indian market. So this is a small brief about the parent company and where we come from. We have a very strong expertise team of about 550 members working in the back end, right from the production, the merchandising, the retail, the social media team, the website, IT, and everything. So all divisions in-house. We have a very strong team who's working with us to keep the company floated and excel in all the verticals what we are present in. If I have to throw some light on the retail experience of what the parent company holds, so the company also owns a men's clothing brand, which is called Roman Island, and it's been about 13 years of experience what we have in the retail space. And currently we run about 225 plus operational stores of Roman Island. So the company has a great understanding of how retail brands work, and all these stores, what I'm talking about, the 225 stores are FOFO model, franchisee owned and franchisee operated. So we deeply understand the customer behavior, the store operations, the hiccups, the product manufacturing development, and all of it. So the company, after having such great understanding in the men's segment, after working with some, after getting a chance to work with some reputed brands in the US market, it's been around 3 years. The company has started working on its own kids clothing brand, which is called Baby Island. If I have to talk about the positioning of the brand would be positioned as an aspirational brand where parents or kids would be loving to associate with. And it would be considered as a mid-premium or a premium brand is what we would love to position it as. If I have to talk about the product line. So initially, when we started Baby Island, as the company is into apparel and textile manufacturing, the first thought was to start Baby Island as an apparel brand. But after getting information, as in like the customer behavior and all of it, what we have decided is we have uh, diverted the entire working to increase the basket sizes at the store. The company has also launched a lot of merchandises, which is falling under non-apparel. And we have seen some great response for the products what we have launched in the non-apparel segment, apart from the apparel. If I have to drill down the apparel segments, the company has apparel ranging from newborn to 16 years old, and which includes the infant category and also the casual day-to-day wear, and also ethnic wear, and also party wear, the suits, blazers, gowns, and all of it. And POD. POD is print on demand, which I'll drill down in the later slides. So this is about the apparel segment, and we have a lot of merchandise in terms of non-apparel also. If I have to drill down on the segments, it is the soft toys which is there, and then the battery and educational toys what we have as a different segment in the stores. And another segment what we have is the stationery, the pencils, bags, and all of these stationery items, or the educational books and all of it is another segment what we have in the stationery department. And apart from this, we have another segment which is party decoration items, as in if there's any event at your home, the backdrops, the cake toppers, the candles, and all of the sashes and all of it. And another larger segment for us is the accessories segment, which has the sleeping bag, sunglasses, watches, booties, mittens, gifting department. So when there's a newborn baby at the hospital, you gift them something, and or if there's a birthday, and then you gift something to them, right? So this is a very big department for us, which is giving us a great increase hike in the basket size. What we have seen. Another segment what we have is the baby skincare and hair and skincare is what we have seen. And for this, we have tied up with reputed brands from Germany, Italy, and all of these, which are, if I have to mention, it's Sebamed, Aveeno, Cetaphil, Teddy Bar, Chico, Mothercare, and all of these brands. What we have seen as an the very, very few brands which have an organized chain of stores in the kids segment. And if I have to talk about the merchandise, no other brand has such a huge merchandise as what we feel. Because of non-apparels, we have seen a drastic increase in the basket size, which on a whole is giving us the total revenue of the store is going up. So this is an added advantage what we have seen at the stores by launching cross-selling or segments which are non-apparel, and then we have seen some great results because of this. And then if I have to drill down to the product level and talk about the USPs of the product, one unique thing which is pretty known in the US and European market, which is not available in the Indian market, is that we have been using a patented technology from the company DuPont, Lanix, and so this product is called IntelliFresh. So we use these chemicals in our infant segment, which is the Jablas, Rompers, infant segment, as in the products which are there for about 18 years below, 18 years below, sorry, 18 months below. And the chemical what we use in these products would be antimicrobial, which helps the garment from the formation of any bacteria and virus in it. As we have seen that infants would have very less immune system, they're prone to all diseases, or they're falling sick because of hygiene issues or whatever it is. So the products what we sell in our stores for the infant segment would be antimicrobial by using all these techniques. So this would make us stand away from all the competitors which are not doing any of the competitor doing this in the Indian market, is what we have seen. So this is one great USP which the company would be having. And if I have to talk about the product line also, majority of the products what we have at Baby Island are the same products which we export to the US and US and European market. So our designs which are there in the Baby Island store would be way ahead of the market. And the collection what you see is like way forward in terms of the fashion and trend when compared to the competitors in the market. Okay, the company has come up with two unique ideas to create that experience at the stores of Baby Island. One is that Baby Island stores would be having a robo at the store, where any kid who would be coming to the store, the robo would be inviting the kid. It would talk to the kid. It would capture the face of the kid and remember the name, and then call the kid by its name. Next time when the kids would come to the store, it would follow the kid and do all these activities of singing or dancing or all of these things. So we are the only kids brand which has done something like this in India, to create such unique USP or experience for the customers. At Baby Island, what we believe is that having a very strong product is one great strength of the company, but also the experience. The experience what we want to give to our customers who would walk into the Roman Island store also has to be delightful, for which we have inculcated something like this to give a very unique experience at the store. So this is one such experience what the company is trying to give. And the second experience what we are doing is print on demand. So every Baby Island store what we have would be having a customized garment printing facility at the store itself, where we would be having a complete range of garments displayed at the store, wherein a parent or a kid can randomly select any garment, and then they can start designing it. They can have a print on it, or a small software on it, or any sort of customization, and then have their name mentioned on the garment, or the family picture there on the garment, which would give a lot of excitement or specialized feeling for the kids or the entire family. So this is another experience what the company has decided to give to the customers who are walking into Baby Island store. Yes. So if I have to talk about the support which the company is giving to the prospects who would be interested in joining hands with Baby Island, is that the company has a reverse working model. So we already have an expertise of running 200 plus stores in the retail space. So based on all the knowledge what we have and all the expertise or all whatever we have learned in the retail space, now the company has learned something, and then we have decided to make a foolproof system where we would not randomly open any store or sign up any store. Rather, if there is any prospect who is willing to take up a franchise of Baby Island, what the company does is a reverse working of the entire module. As in, if I'll have to elaborate on it, the company would initially not sign up any location. Before that, what we do is we do a reverse working on the expenses of the store. Supposing the rent, the salaries, for every different location, the rent is different. And then if I'll have to accumulate all of these expenses, as in the rent or the salaries or the electricity or all the operational expenses, this into the number of folds would it take to have a break even. And we do a market survey on what the competitors are getting out of this market, and we would have a rough projections on what the tentative sale would be expect from that territory or a catchment area is what we reverse work on. And then based on that, we go ahead with the finalization of a location. This will eliminate a lot of risk on understanding how the store would be performing, rather than just opening up a store and expecting for business to take off. So this is a great implementation what we have done with Baby Island to see to it that 100% of our stores are successful in terms of the revenues what they get. So this is one major support what the company is trying to give based on 200 plus stores of experience what we hold. This is one, and then we have an interior team which helps you in the entire store layouts or designing the entire store and all of it. And one good thing what we have learned from 12 plus years of our retail experience is that training is one major division what we have at the parent company. And then we've rigorously invested a lot of money, time, and effort in terms of developing this department as a whole. We are the only company in India to have an association with NIFT for training our own franchisees and designing the entire module in terms of training our franchisee partners along with their staff. So we would be helping the franchisee investors in training their staff, as well as train the franchisee also. We have a 6 days rigorous training program before the store is launched, so that the company or the franchisee or the staff would be having a right information on what the positioning of the brand is, what the products would be, how should they upsell, cross sell, and all of these information. Rigorous 6 day training would be conducted for the franchisee investors. And apart from this, we also have an ongoing program which happens on a weekly basis to see to it that everything what we have been teaching us is implemented rightly at the store level, or to understand all of things. So this is what it comes to the support and all of it. And then the company also has a marketing team which is rigorously into creating walk-ins for the store. And then we also drill down. We have an analytic department where we understand the customer behavior at the store to understand if there are enough walk-ins at the store, or is there any reduction in the basket size and what is the reason for it. We have a lot of due diligence which happens in the back end to understand what is exactly happening at the store to achieve the numbers what we project. So this is about the support if I have to talk about at the parent company level. And yes, if I have to talk about why parents would love to prefer Baby Island, it's about the end consumer preferring Baby Island. Product is one of the strongest thing what Baby Island has, because of the backward integration of fabric manufacturing and garment manufacturing. So the quality, so we are the only company in India, if I'll have to claim, to be a reputed chain of stores which has 100% manufacturing of apparel in-house. This is one thing which keeps us way ahead of our competitors in terms of the quality aspect of it, because everything's in-house. And we being working with some reputed brands in the US and European market gives us an exposure of what designs are doing well and what is the forecast of the fashion which is going to come up in the coming days, is what we've been exposed to, and then which gives us an edge on having a product which is way ahead of the market, is what which you never see in the domestic markets. This is so product is, if I have to put it short, product is the backbone of Baby Island is one thing. Second is that the operational experience, as in be it the store or the brand positioning or the interiors or the experience, be it the robot or the POD concept, and all put together packaged is what a very great experience what we want to give to the end customers. So all put together, the marketing and the store positioning and the product quality or the designing and all of it, so all packaged well together, is why a parent would be preferring to associate with Baby Island. So these are the strengths of the company in terms of, if I have to talk about the end consumer choosing Baby Island. The current franchisee expansion plan. So as on date, we have 4 stores which are signed. One is in Andhra Pradesh, Ongole. The second one is in Patna, Bihar. A third one is in Haryana, and fourth one is in Tirupati. And we have already signed about 8 franchises which are under development. The interiors and all of it is what we have seen. And we have a projection of about 30, opening 30 stores in this financial year, 26 and 27. And if I have to talk about the long-term vision of the company, we've been rigorously working on being India's one of the finest and the best kids apparel brand before 2035 is what we are aiming for. And definitely we would be achieving this. If I have to talk about the investment aspect on what would be the bucket size to take up a franchise of Baby Island, if I'll have to put it very short, the budget starts at about 35 lakh rupees. 35 lakh rupees. 5 lakh rupee would be for the franchisee fee. Stock deposits would be about 15 lakh rupees, and interior would cost you somewhere around 15 lakh rupees. So all put together, it is about 35 lakh rupees. This is for a store of about 800 SFT. In case if the size of the store is increasing, that's when the investment would go a little upwards. But to start off, I think 35 lakh rupees is the budget for opening up a Baby Island franchisee. If I have to talk about the returns or the expenses at the store level, see, this is the capital investment what a franchisee would be doing upon, and this is the operational expenses as and when the store gets launched and all of it. The major cost what a store would be incurring is after the product, after the COGS, it would be the rental and salaries and electricity and marketing expenses at a BTL level. Majority of the marketing would be conducted at the store, at the parent company level, but for BTL activities, we have considered some sort of a marketing at the store level also. So roughly all the expenses are mentioned here, and the sales projections are also mentioned, which is based on all the stores which we've been operating for quite some time now. And if I have to talk about the ROI, we've seen stores which are done ROI within less than 12 months also, within a year also, we have seen stores which have break even. But to put it on a larger scale, based on a larger number, we're considering about 1.5 year for your return to be taken back. Return on investment is what we are claiming. This. And now, if I have to talk about the industry as a whole, uh, kids market as a whole, as in like, see, if you have to talk about the entire retail industry, be it the jewelry, F&B, or any other industry as such, if there is one industry which still has a lot of scope to grow, not much of a competition, huge market size, which is absolutely growing, is the kid space. So this is one good industry which is very lucrative in the coming days also, and there's not much of a competition. And I definitely feel that franchisee investors should be considering kid space as one industry to start their venture, is what we strongly believe, because of all of these reasons is what we have mentioned. Yeah. And so a lot of new things are coming up, new stores, new collections, and new adventures for the parent company is what we are seeing. And so that's what Baby Island is all about. In case if there's any question to shoot up, I think we can take it forward here.
Right. Thank you. Thanks so much, Charan, for the detailed presentation. And I totally agree with what you said, that this category is one of the category which really underpenetrated. I mean, we still have a huge opportunity, right? We have seen this from past many years now. People, every parent now looking for some special, I mean, kind of clothes, the product which they required, and it is in fact really growing well. I mean, India's the kids wear market is one of the fastest growing retail categories, which is primarily because of the rising disposable income, increasing nuclear families, growing fashion awareness among the parents, and of course, the higher spending on children's lifestyle product. Unlike adult fashion, the kids outgrow their clothes every few months, right? So that creates a repeat purchase and consistent demand throughout the year.
Got it.
And the market is really expanding, very well, as you said, particularly not only in tier one cities, but also have a huge opportunity in tier two cities, tier three city market, where the organized kids wear retail is still limited. The parents today, be from tier two cities, from tier three cities, they prefer branded stores that offers the quality product with a lot of varieties. And also get the experience of complete shopping experience under one roof rather than buying from unorganized local market, right? So that's the best part. I think, and that because of that, I think for the entrepreneurs, those who want to get into this particular category, right? I think Baby Island offers a great opportunity to enter this high growth segment with a proven retail model. And Charan also talked about their parent company, right? Which already have a mastery in this particular category. They've already been doing work for big brands or also exporting clothes outside India. And this particular brand, like they offers, as we said, that they offers 300 plus new designs every month, and with a wide product portfolio covering apparel, the toy, accessories, stationeries, and baby care products, along with the strong manufacturing capabilities and comprehensive franchise support. I think this is a great opportunity, right? Because this is the combination of high frequency purchase category and also has a because of the high brand consciousness among the parents. I mean, people are of course going for that. I'm also a parent, and I also look for some sort of good brand where I can purchase clothes for my kids. So this is in fact everywhere, right? So I mean, just to summarize, with 15 plus years of manufacturing expertise, 300 plus design every month, and it is a kind of one-stop shop destination for the parent who are looking for their looking for clothes for their children. I think this can be a great opportunity. But we already have been into multiple franchise outlets. We already have started doing it. So I mean, there is nothing new. So we have like Srinivas Reddy, who is our channel partner from Vizag. And in case if anyone want to go for this brand, I think you can get in touch with Mr. Reddy. He's gonna help, planning your meeting with Charan, where you can have a deep dive discussion. Similarly, we also have George Thomas, who's also our franchise consultant from Northern Part. He stays in Gurgaon. So anyone from northern part, in case if you would like to, get in touch with him, of course, feel absolutely free. My request from both the gentlemen to please share your number in the chat box with the name and the number and the city, so that anyone who is joined from the southern part or maybe northern part can get in touch. Yeah, George, if you could also help me taking all the questions that we have in the chat box.
Yes, Bharat. So one question we have is that is the company open for tier three and towns in Maharashtra?
Yes, see, the company is open for pan-India expansion, and then technically, if I'll have to drill down, we are interested in opening our stores in cities which have a population more than 10 lakhs.
That's
So
the
we'll have
basic
to-
criteria, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the basic criteria of having a store.
Right.
So, I mean, you have all sort of.
Hello everyone, Srinivas this side. So I had this, I was fortunate enough to attend the inaugural event along with Baby Island team at Vizag. And after interacting with the leads shared by them, I can tell you that no, there is a immense enthusiasm among the investors for this brand because of their easy approachness and good financial model. So I'm sure it will. I mean, lot of investors will find it suitable for their needs. We just need to properly follow up the leads. And if anyone has doubts, like Bharatji has told, within Franchise India team, I'm available for any queries. I can speak. And of course, Charanji is also there and the group is available. But within Franchise India consultant team, if anyone wants any support, please call me anytime. I've already shared my phone number and details in the chat.
Right. Thank you so much, Srinivas. All right, Charan, there are a few questions which is primarily, focusing on your existing business. Can you please share a little bit idea about how many stores you have and how is their business? And in case if you have any other stores in pipeline, tell us about that.
So as mentioned, we have 4 stores which are there, and then 8 more stores which are coming up in the pipeline. And if I have to drill down on the sales at the store level, see, after having around 12, 13 years of experience in running a men's brand, it's been around 7 months we've been taking information from our Baby Island stores. The purchase behavior of kids wear is absolutely different from men's or women's this thing, because the repeat business what we have seen in the kids space is about the customer repeat would happen after 40 or 45 days in case of kids apparel. Whereas if you talk about men's or women's, it would be at least 5 to 6 months of time would be taken by them to go back for shopping again. Kid space is one industry where you have a lot of scope to grow, and then this is something, as in, like, this is also something new for us when we have started our kids wear. Though we had manufacturing expertise, but retail information was something which was shocking even for us. Looking at the basket sizes of what people are, as in, like, parents are spending on their kids is one thing, and then the repeat business which is coming from the same customer over and over is something which pulls off the entire store revenues, is what we have seen, Bharat. Yeah.
Okay, and apart from that, this is indeed a great, the category to work with. However, we find a lot of the competitors. We have First Cry, the Max Kid, the Reliance Trend Junior, and a lot of other brands.
Okay.
How would you deal with them?
Okay. So if I have to talk about, okay, the USPs of the company is that our product is the major strength of our brand. So our product is way ahead in terms of the designing and in terms of the quality is what you see in the domestic markets. And looking at what, see, when it comes to a kid, it's an emotional purchase. It's not a calculated purchase for any parent. So the parent would definitely want the best of the best for their kids or their infants, right? And that is where Baby Island stands. As in, our product is absolutely, in terms of the quality also, we've joined hands with some reputed companies in terms of controlling the quality aspect of it. And then in terms of the designing, we have great design team in the back end. We have around 8 designers sitting in the back end working rigorously on the design aspect of it and seeing to it that our products are very unique from what is available in the market. And then this is what our strength for Baby Island, to get such great numbers at our retail stores.
And you manufacture 100% product,
Correct. We are
or
the
you
only
also
company.
procure something?
We are the only company in India who has 100% production for our apparel segments. Yes, our non-apparels, which has the toys, soft toys, stationery, and everything, are imported. They're not Indian made. And even if I have to talk about the non-apparel segment of it, I can challenge that no brand can supply something like this, as in terms of the uniqueness of the product. If I have to talk about the stationery or the decoration items, the toys, the soft toys, everything is absolutely imported. As in, it is way ahead of what you see in the markets, which creates a lot of upselling and cross-selling or unplanned purchases for their kids at the store, which increases the basket size of each purchase of any customer who's walking into a Baby Island store.
Do you also have, like, are they can you talk about the what do you call fabrics? Are they skin friendly or anti-allergic or safe for newborn or something you focus on?
No, definitely, yes. So our products, when I talk about the infant category, first thing is that I've mentioned that we are the only company in India who's using a patented technology which is called IntelliFresh, which keeps all our garments as an antimicrobial, which will stop bacteria and virus to grow in the garment, which will help the infant not to fall sick. So majority of the times, the clothes what they wear would have milk or all of these things, right? So it'll multiply bacteria and virus in it, and the kid also is prone to fall sick because of this. So our garments, especially the infant segment, is treated in such a way that there is no growth of all of these viruses and bacteria. This is one strong USP which we have for infant category. And also, when I have to talk about the daily wear and these essentials, daily essentials, these are 100% cotton and very premium in quality. Premium Supima cottons and a lot of segments in it. So these are very fine cottons which are very soft on the skins, mulmal cottons and then muslins and all of these unique products which are very safe for the baby and infant skin.
And how would you compare your pricing with other brands who are into kids wear?
Okay. So if I have to compare the pricing, see, if I have to compare the pricing with a brand, we might be a little similar, but if I have to compare the quality, we are way ahead. So the pricing might be same, but we are an apple, they are an orange. You get it, right? So pricing, in case a dress is about 500 rupees in each, but then our dress, the quality is way ahead and the designing is way ahead. So in this case, we take an edge over our competitors.
Do you have like a offer exchange or the return facilities? You have it?
Yes. For the franchisees, we have 25% stock correction, which we give for every 6 months. Is what we is a major support what we give to our franchisee investors. Apart from, as in like when compared to our competitors who give only 10% stock correction for every 6 months. But we offer 25% looking at all the retail experience what we have and all of it, and for the kind of unique collection what we have, we thought definitely we should be supporting our franchise investors, because majority of the profits what they earn would be left out in the dead stocks what they have. So just to keep away from all of these, the company has decided to take up around 25% of stock correction is what we support.
And how much is your business online versus offline?
See, currently it's been around 45 days we've started online, and we are planning to be aggressive on our online space also. We currently get around 50 orders every day on our online space. This is only our own website. We are not selling on any marketplace as on date,
Okay.
because we have this major policy in our parent company that our online and offline pricing definitely has to be the same. Unlike our competitors, where we spoke to a couple of, in fact, we have very strong leads also which are coming up from our competitors, franchisees, saying that a major drawback what they're facing in the current company is that the company gives better pricing online, where the customers would come in to the offline space, check the product and then go buy online. So that's a major drawback what they have, and an advantage or a promise what we want to give our franchises is that even in Roman Island also we always have this policy of online and offline and online matching the same price. In fact, our online prices are more higher than what we sell at the offline stores. So we would follow the same policies to keep up with the numbers at the offline store.
And would I get, as an investor, would I get any benefit of from the online business? Let's say, I mean, buy there and we will be delivered from my store. Any possibility?
Definitely. Because see, if a company is an O2, online to offline or offline to online, it's a hybrid model, right? So when you have a stronger online presence, definitely the company also runs advertising in the catchment area of the pin codes or the catchment area or the existing database of the stores to get walk-ins to the store. This is one advantage. And definitely when we have an online space, our marketing budget or the entire activity what we do on the online space is way higher. So which will definitely create increase in the walk-in of footfall at the store level. We have seen this trend with our existing stores also, where the footfall has increased after we've started online this thing.
George,
See,
anything you would like to add?
Customers also would love to feel the product and then buy. Unless and until you're getting a better deal online, that's a secondary thing. But in case if it's the same pricing, why would the customer go and buy online? In case they can feel it and then they can experience the entire thing, right?
Agree.
Yeah.
George, anything you would like to say on this?
Yeah, I feel this is a great category because any category which is going from unorganized to organized shift is happening, it's always a great segment. Then you pick up the right brand in that segment. So in this segment, there are not many, options that we have, right? And nothing better than having a backward integration wherein everything is in your control, right? From the design to the production to the, sales, everything is in control. So we are not dependent upon, some XYZ, right? So this brand is definitely going to do great in the market. It's a great brand.
Thank you for the
Thanks
kind
so
words.
much, George. Right. So as we come to the end of today's webinar, I think in overall, Baby Island stands out as a compelling franchise opportunity in India's rapidly growing kidswear retail industry. We already have discussed like 15 plus years of textile manufacturing expertise. They already have worked with great brands. They already been exporting clothes. They already, come with 300 plus design every month. I think in overall, the brand has built a strong foundation with a proven scalable business model. And what makes this brand unique is that its ability to offer a complete kidswear shopping destination, from apparel to accessories to toys to baby care products, and supported by strong manufacturing, attractive margin, and comprehensive franchise support. So for those entrepreneurs looking to invest in a business with consistent demand, repeat customer, and long-term growth potential, I think Baby Island offers an excellent opportunity to build a sustainable business, model. And the franchise operated, we already have seen the models that this brand offers, the three different models. So anyone, depending upon the kind of risk appetite you have, depending upon the kind of investment you have, you absolutely can connect with any of our franchise consultant, maybe George or Srinivas, and they will help you facilitate the next the meeting. Because I understand that spending 45 minutes is not good enough to get all the information, right? There are a number of information that, of course, you would like to ask. However, we would love to discuss those questions separately, right, in one-on-one. I think that is what we are going to do. Let me just check once again if we have any question left. So what is the average ticket size?
At the store level, it's about 3,500 rupees.
Okay.
3,500 rupees is what an average basket size.
Okay. Can you also please share? There is a question. Could you please let us know about the starting price and the maximum price point of these items?
See, 99 rupees is the starting price because we have huge merchandise, right? Yeah. So right from small accessories or jablas or mittens and all of it, the product range would start from 99 rupees. And we have products which are as high as about 5,000 rupees, 4,999. In fact, we have toys which are about 7,999 also for birthday gifting and like first birthdays and to look very grand because parents would love to spill money on their kids when they have some special occasions, right? So this is a feedback. In fact, when we initially launched the product, highest cap was about 2,999. But later, taking the feedback of parents, we have understood that when it comes to the kid, it's absolutely they're okay to spend any sort of a money. And definitely they want to look their best and they want to spend money on their infants for special occasions, especially.
So Rajesh Maheshwari is asking investors available Chhattisgarh from Ambikapur, Raipur, and Bilaspur. Are you okay for that?
Raipur is a very good market, in fact.
Correct. Bilaspur and Raipur are absolutely fantastic market. I mean, a lot of scope. It's
Correct.
a growing market and a lot of brands are going there. Of course, I mean, that can be a good opportunity. Yeah.
And if I have to talk about the trends, we've seen great response from tier 2 and 3 markets more than the metros based on the retail experience what we have. The spending power is increasing, disposable income is increasing rapidly.
True.
Yeah.
All right, so that's it for the day, everyone. I think that was, I hope that has given you a lot of information about the brand, the business. But I still believe that, I mean, you can still have a lot of questions. My request is to please get in touch with either George or Srinivas for any sort of questions that you would like to ask. Further, in case if you would like to meet Charan sir for the discussion, of course, we will arrange it for you. So that's it for the day. See you tomorrow once again with a new brand, and we'll explore another business opportunity. And I would also like to thank Charan for coming here today and talking about this great business opportunity in this particular segment.
My
So
pleasure.
see
Bye.
you.